G'day, I'm Evan, and welcome to Gamey. Joining me on the show this week, it's Naomi Higgins, Mark Bonanno, and Ben Russell.
It is I, Ben Russell.
Wow, he's big. There he is.
Hi,
I'm
Ben.
big. I'm one of the biggest. Hello. I'm all the way from a beautiful Melbourne, where I am in 14-day quarantine. Very exciting.
Ben, why are you in quarantine?
Because I was in Sydney and
You got COVID.
You have COVID.
I didn't get COVID.
You
I
were,
don't have COVID.
you were driving limos up in Sydney, weren't you?
I was not. Listen, I
Did you go to a
rode
political
along.
dinner? Because I heard that.
Yes, I went to an LNP dinner. As you guys know, I love LNP.
Are you talking about the fizzy drink from New Zealand?
Yeah.
the fizzy LNP. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You went to an LNP dinner. Everyone was the only thing that was served was LNP, hot LNP,
Yeah,
a soup, and the delicious LNP for a drink. LNP
And
is
for
fantastic.
for the meal, human rights violations.
Nice.
I love LNP.
Do you?
Yeah.
I can't remember
The
if
drink?
I've had it
Because
on.
I do not like the drink.
Is it what
Lemon and
flavour?
Payaroa. Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah, I'm sure I've had
The
that
New
before.
Zealand one.
Yeah, I'm sure I've had that before.
Brown tin.
Right. I want to thank our new patron.
Red iron. How you doing?
I want to thank our top.
Green steel.
I want to thank our new patron who signed up since our last episode.
Box of shapes.
What was the gas that time?
Harry E. is the patron
I
who
think
signed
it's
up.
pronounced Harry.
Harry? Okay. We are streaming the taping of the show live on Twitch. You can join us over there for a chat.
They know.
No,
They're watching it now.
No, but the people on YouTube don't realise that they may not
This
realise.
is going on YouTube?
Yes, it goes on YouTube
didn't
on
agree.
Monday mornings at 9 a.m. But right now we're streaming live on Twitch, so you can join us there Friday nights, 8 p.m. You can watch the show live. It's very exciting. You can see us, work out all the tech stuff. It's always a bit of fun.
It's so much fun to work out tech stuff. If you're one of those people that love to work out tech stuff, then check it out. You guys are going to fucking love it.
It's
You'll
just
eat this shit up.
peek behind the curtain.
What the-
You'll eat it up like worms.
What the people on YouTube aren't getting a look at is Daddy Boss Evan. Sometimes Evan likes to live a little dangerously and he'll call the shots. The stream was a little choppy and then Evan went, let's do
He
this.
moaned too, just like
Turn
that.
off the vMix. Try this on OBS. How's this going over here? And the chat
Yeah.
got
When?
wet.
Yeah.
It was the wettest chat I've ever seen. I thought we were playing that first game we played. Remember that Japanese anime game?
Oh, yeah.
The
Kenren
water
Segura?
Yes. And the water sprays on the... I felt like one of those girls watching you call the shots like that.
You looked like
was
one
like,
of those girls.
And I tried to challenge him at one point, and he went, this is Daddy Evan time.
And then, I mean, that's when things got real heavy for me.
That's when you barred up.
That moment. I mean, that's when it went from... No, I'm not.
A semi.
It's
Say it, it's fine.
when I went from Mount Kosciuszko to Mount Everest. Let's just say that.
Mount Everest.
And let's just say that you didn't bring air supply because you didn't need it.
Isn't Everest the tallest mountain in the world?
Yeah, that's why I was surprised.
Yeah,
I went
right.
from Kosciuszko
Yeah,
to
right.
Everest at that moment. I was Kosciuszko.
Yeah.
My dick was only a little bit hard.
Yeah, okay.
And then I went to Everest. My dick was fully hard.
Moist alert.
And what are you now?
What?
What are you now?
Now I'm at a constant Everest.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when I
Can't be broken.
The highest peak in the world.
was like, Mount Everest, you were like, that's big. Like, that's the reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the reason I said that.
Only thing bigger than Mount
I understand
Everest
now. I'm across it. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm going down to a
is the
Kilimanjaro. now.
Marianas
sorry.
It's all right.
Trench.
Anyway, so that's what you're missing out on.
Nobody's listening to me.
Sorry,
we're
Ben.
not.
no-
Sorry.
Sorry, I wanted to just
No,
sort of
fuck you
filter you
guys.
out.
Please, no, it's
fucking
only
ridiculous.
because
I'll start
you're
I'll
not
start-
being interesting or funny.
I'll start fucking about and then you'll all be sorry, and then Naomi will walk off.
Okay.
I'll get to bed.
Twitch.tv/Gamey Show is where you can find
Why
that.
isn't anyone listening to
8
me?
p.m. Mondays. And that's also where we just streamed our big golf thing with.
We haven't done that yet.
Ramps.
Big
No, we
golf
have. We
thing.
did that on.
haven't done that.
We did that on Saturday.
It's
Today is Friday. We're terrible at this.
On Saturday.
We haven't done that yet, Evan.
Yeah, no, but this is going out on Monday. So on Saturday, we did a big golf stream. Hopefully.
How was it? Who won?
Look, I'm sure it was great.
Who won?
That up, you're putting that on the YouTube channel.
That will go up on the YouTube channel.
Who
at
won?
some point. Well,
Did we win?
I think
Make a
we
prediction.
all won. In a way.
Shoot yourself saying the winner tomorrow and then edit it into this.
Oh, I
why
could.
don't you just
No, I'm
shoot
editing
both of
this
them?
Sunday, so I could say who the winner is right now.
Yeah.
The winner was us.
You didn't believe that one at all. You were like, this one's just for safety.
Just in case, on the
I'm
off
not gonna
chance.
use it.
Anyway, you can go check that. If you're a Twitch subscriber, you can go and watch the VOD of that. Otherwise, we'll cut it up and put it on our YouTube at some point as well. This week, we're going to take a look at Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. But first, an update on last week's news that Facebook was planning to trial adding ads to their VR headsets. The plan was to test ads in the game Blaston. But this week, there was so much backlash to the idea that the game's developers have backed out. And they're instead looking at
Gamers?
trialing ads.
Doing a backlash?
Yeah.
Gamers
Man.
rise up.
This
They
must
won't
have been
take it
something that
anymore.
really upset them for them to sort of organise like this.
Yes.
Must have made it political.
What were the ads for? SJW?
No, I don't think it even ever got. I don't think it ever even got to that point.
Concept.
I think just the idea of putting ads in VR was enough to
It was enough to fire them up.
people off. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're going to look
Not
at
in
putting
my
ads.
virtual reality.
What ads? I bet if they were sex ads.
SJW.
Yeah, maybe if there were sex
They were
ads.
sex ads, those horny little fucks would
Yeah,
love it.
sex ads would fix it right up.
You're a gamer.
And a fan of sex ads.
Okay. So instead, they're going to look at trialing ads in the free game rather than the paid one, which I think makes more sense. You pay for a game, you
What's your
expect
favourite
more.
sex ad?
Favorite
Mark?
sex ad is the one that's going to make me come in under 30 seconds.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
The ad or the
Yeah.
product?
the just the concept of it, like, because it's so funny. It goes, click here and you'll come in 30 seconds, and it's like, I've already come. So
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't need to. I don't need
Checkmate.
to click. Check,
Save in 30 seconds.
mate.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Sorry, I'm very cummy tonight. I'm very cummy
You're
it's
always
okay.
cummy.
tonight. I know.
Yeah, it is part of your brand.
I know. I don't want it to be, but you know,
You don't want it to be?
nah. But it's my go-to.
Yeah, right.
What I like about that is that we wrote a show together. And there's a few cum jokes in it. Some from you, some from Hum, some from Naomi, but I'm Naomi.
Who's Naomi?
That's me. And
Just have a
going
small
insane.
existential crisis.
yeah. And
I,
people will be
Naomi?
like, haha, you can tell Mark wrote this. So I love that part.
Right. Even though you may have written it.
Yeah.
Or hum.
Yeah. Which
Right.
rhymes with cum, in a way.
Yes, in a way.
It's they wrote a lot of the cum stuff, and I wrote a lot of the socio-political feminist sort
Right.
of.
Okay.
Yeah.
But your brand is so
Like,
strong that
like,
people
like values
misattribute.
in this, and we were like, shut up, SJW. So we gave him
Yeah.
a few, lines to shut him up.
Um,
I think the Muslim episode went too far, but Mark was really on it.
I'm a good writer.
In other news, if you've been missing going to music festivals IRL, then get excited. The Sims 4 is adding in-game music events for a limited time featuring BB Rexa, Glass Animal. Bebe. Oh, maybe I'll start that again.
Evan, why is it? That's the wrong.
No, not this again. Again.
Let's roll that again. They're
Cat.
there's no visual for this news story, Steph. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. All we have is
I reckon
the
pop the
disturbing
crowbar
VR
arm
footage still.
up, just for it.
What do you
add
wanna
a bit
do?
of spice. The crowbar arm footage.
Pop that crowbar up, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Steph, could you wind that
Let's
back?
get it going.
Thanks.
Evan's gonna wind it on back. That's what I'm talking about. 100% winding it back with Evan.
Winding it back with Evan. We're gonna wind it back with Evan.
Why do you want to put that in?
We're gonna wind it back, but we can't wind it back no more.
I was joking. Now
That's
I want
right,
to
I'm
wind
getting
it back.
annoyed. Stop ignoring me, I might be on the screen, but I'm still a human being.
Still got feelings.
I'm an emotional creature, baby, now. I got wants and needs. I got thoughts and fears. I think about stuff all the time.
Like, when is everybody asleep? That's what I think about. What's going on there?
When is everybody asleep? At the same
Vipna said, is this
time,
live? Yes, it is.
different places of the world.
Everybody's asleep sometimes.
Some people are asleep, but some people are awake.
Listen to this all fucking night. This is the best thing that's ever happened. This is stunning.
Putting the crowbar up in the arm. Let's wedge that bitch right open. I wasn't using that arm anymore.
Oh, yeah, I want to wedge that fucking bone right off the fucking other bone.
I'm gonna grab this mug.
Maybe we should.
Grab this mug with all my bones.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Let's-
grab this and touch that. Check that out.
Once the song is over, we'll get back into the.
The song will
the
never
show.
be over.
It's over.
Okay, thank you. Steph, would you mind stopping this footage? Fucking hell. There's no visual for this, but there is a visual for the game. In other news, if you've been missing going to music festivals IRL, then get excited. The Sims 4 is adding in-game music events for a limited time, featuring BB Rexa, Glass Animals, and Joy Elodicon, all singing in Simlish.
You just said that.
What?
Why'd you say that again?
Because I didn't.
are you talking about?
I did it badly the first time, and this
Ah,
is
okay.
take
You
Wound
two.
it back.
We wound it back.
You gotta wind it back, and
You
you
gotta
know what
wind it
happens
back.
when we wind
Yeah.
it back.
This'll be
Sometimes.
You gotta wind it back.
Sometimes you gotta wind it back.
Sometimes you didn't do it right, so you just gotta wind it on back and do it again. But then Naomi will ruin that time that you just did, and
I
use that, so you gotta wind it back again.
You gotta wind back 2 times, 3 times, 4 times.
I don't know how I'm going to edit this together. Don't wind it back, please. Well, it's fine.
We could be here for hours doing the same thing, and then we still have to talk about Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank is a good game, but I think you'll find Mark's got some issues with it.
We will get to that.
I can't wait to talk about him.
You'll have to, because
Ben,
Yes.
your Sims can buy merch, jump on stage, or sneak back to the tent and woohoo to the music.
woohoo to the you can fuck to the music.
Yes.
Very nice.
Especially if you got those Wicked Whim mods. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, guys.
I know what you're saying.
I don't know.
One of my best memories of lockdown is me, Ben, and Lena on that house party app, and Ben just filming his computer screen because he had the Sims mod, Wicked Whims, which shows the genitals fucking,
Okay.
and just him filming the screen. And it's just all these characters, like all these Sims, just 69, and Lena and I are
It
just
was fun.
having a great time.
Then Ben got real
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I felt uncomfortable, and I ended up deleting the entire game,
Of course you did.
which I feel.
Yeah, there's no room for that on that 3 terabytes of memory that you have on your computer. No room for
I don't
that.
know what
Gotta
you're
get
talking
rid of
about.
it. Gotta get rid of
I'm on
it.
my computer, man. Come over, man. You'll look for it. I don't care. I've hidden it. No one will know. So,
I think I still have some
It'll be deep in a
screenshots.
folder of marked like cool car pics or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is cool car pics, okay, and that's it's just I love cars. Nothing. You don't even need to go in there because you don't even like cars. So there's no reason for that.
Talk to me, baby.
Do you think your sim would love to go to a music festival, go see Glass Animals, maybe?
I'm not interested in any of these.
Look, I don't. No, the idea of a virtual concert isn't the worst thing in the world. I don't know how it would work in The Sims. 100 Gex, one of my favourite bands, have done it several times
There we
in
go.
Minecraft.
Yeah, right, yeah.
During lockdown. Carly XCX performed in Minecraft. All kinds of wonderful hyperpop artists.
But they're singing in Simlish.
They're singing in Simlish?
Yes.
Oh, fuck that. That's
Yeah, that's
stupid.
bullshit.
I mean, that's what you have to
Fuck
do in
that.
The Sims.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah, that's true.
I hate
It would
that.
be weird if they didn't do that, though. It would
is
break
odd.
the
It
entire
would.
universe of the game, Mark.
Yeah, but then
Okay.
it's weird for them. It's
don't
weirder for
understand.
them to do it in Simlish. So, in my opinion, don't
Wrong.
do it now.
I mean, but it's for the
Lots of
audiences.
celebrities, lots of musicians have Simlish covers of their own songs. In the
I
game.
guess.
Katy Perry.
Maybe that's
Katy
just like a
Perry.
deep nerd thing. That sounds
not a
like.
deep-
The only
nerd
one
thing.
that I know.
Lots of people know about it.
I would not
Yeah.
want to hear my favourite tunes by Bebe Rexha in Simlish.
You don't have to disrespect her like that. There's no reason to have that attitude.
No, that's fine. Each to their own. But I was going to say, I didn't get into the Minecraft ones live, but then I watched some people's experience of it, and when you're hearing the music, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's just
What's
a
a
fun
BB
little
Rexa song?
DJ set.
Does
But look,
anyone know any?
if you really love The Sims, if you love Simlish, you're going to have a great time. I don't think
Yeah.
it's the worst idea. I think it's a bad idea to do it in Simlish. That's just me, though.
I mean, but it's,
Someone call The Sims and tell them Mark said no.
Or the domestic violence TikTok that people love to do.
What's happening
What?
here?
The Caleb one.
The Caleb Finn one. I was like,
What's going on there?
what's a BB Rexa song? And Beck's pointing out, there's one that people love to, a couple years ago, loved to do on TikTok. It's just like a song about like being in a bad relationship, which is one of kids' favorite things to do, is pretend they're in a bad abusive relationship for a fun TikTok.
Yeah.
And it's them sitting on the side of the door being like, I'm scared, my partner's gonna kill me. And it's a lot of fun.
Okay. And what's the song?
They love it. What's it called?
Is it about that?
I feel bad. I feel like an old man saying this was a stupid idea. I guess if
Sacrifice?
you love The Sims and your favourite language is Simlish,
Yeah.
you're
No,
gonna
I
have a
think it
great time.
is.
But it's not for you. It's for your Sims.
It's for your Sims. No, but it's for you
But it's for the Sims that you have.
that are yours.
It's in The Sims
Yes.
4?
It's in The Sims 4.
So it is 4 Sims.
Yes.
What the? Sorry to be the person that's not in the room.
No,
Asking
that's
what the fuck is going on. Sorry, that's just my TTS going off. Apologise. Someone's playing funny buggers in there. You're sick.
What do you want?
But what
Ben?
I was going to ask, I just don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
We're
We're talking about. No, Evan, you go.
No, I know what you're
Live
talking
music
about, but I
events.
don't understand. I don't understand why you'd go to a live music event that would be in a non-existent language. I guess because you might love The Sims, but it's weird behaviour.
It seems
And what's
weird
going
to
on
me.
here?
I thought
Yeah.
that the idea of online concerts in video games was weird, and then I watched one
Yeah.
and I was
Love it.
like, I can get behind this. Actually, I can get behind this. To add Simlish
Oh,
to that,
maniac.
to me, is maybe a step too far.
Psychopath.
That's a good song. That's a good song.
I'm gonna show
this song?
you.
No, I don't know this song.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you love.
Song. Is that BB Rexa?
It's called I'm gonna show
That's
you.
BB Rex. I'm
There you
gonna
go.
show you crazy.
Yeah, okay, great.
So it's a threat.
Yeah, that in Simlish for your Sims would
Do
be
it in Simlish.
enjoyable. I mean, you could do.
Zimbana waniyam show labita simpi shimbana tumba to go do tumba to go do yeah tumba to go do. That was pretty good.
I've changed my mind.
really
I'm
good.
fucking on board. That was fantastic.
It's really good.
Why did they boo?
Ben, you got to read the room. I know it's hard for you because you've got COVID and you're
I
screening.
pressed the wrong button. These are different buttons. So.
If you were in the room, that was absolute magic. That was fire. Your booze ruined it, mate.
Yeah, sorry.
It's all right.
but
That
that's what I'm a
perked me
big
up
head.
a bit. It turned out all I needed was attention.
Maybe we should move on.
Whatever you want, Daddy.
What's attention like?
Yeah, I think we should move on. Let's move on.
After creating the Spyro games in the late 90s, Insomniac Games started a new adventure platformer franchise in 2002 called Ratchet Clank. Almost 20 years later, the series has come to the PS5, and Ratchet Clank Rift Apart shows just how far it's come. Let's take a look at the trailer.
Ratchet and Clank! What a wonderful surprise!
What do you want, Nefarious?
We're going to a dimension where I always win!
Clank? Where am I? A Wombax? Who are you?
I'm Rivet. Let's go for a ride.
Wait, I have to find my friend.
Emperor Nefarious, you have returned.
Yes! Emperor!
Clank, huh?
You're Nefarious. He looks a lot like mine. Evil like him, too. And that Lombax.
I'm coming, Clank. If we do not get the Dimensionator now, we may lose every dimension. Oh, my.
That was a look at the trailer for Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. This game is it's bloody beautiful. That's a good place to start. It really looks very impressive. It's like playing a Pixar film.
It is prettier than Evan Boss on a Friday night. I'm gonna tell you that
Given
much.
direction
It is,
on how to fix a choppy stream.
yeah, it's like watching Evan give directions, taking charge, taking names, kicking an ass.
Yeah.
It is stunning. It's one of the most
Yeah.
impressive looking, visually popping things. It was like because a lot of the times you're like, what's the fucking point of this PS5 thing? What's this doing?
Yeah.
What's it doing?
Yeah.
Right? This was a big moment for me where I was like, oh right, I see where we're going now.
Yeah,
And
it's such a great showcase for the PS5.
and it's smooth as fucking hell. There's
Yeah.
so few like loading times and stuff. It's all
Yeah.
hidden really well.
Really,
It's,
really nice. It's
yeah.
that thing of, it's like, because it looks impressive, and it looks great in the cutscenes, and then it just like seamlessly transitions into the game, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
this is,
There's no
this isn't
difference.
just like a cinematic cutscene. The game just looks like this. It's really something else, and it really takes advantage of all the great PS5 features. It was like you things like the haptics, for example. It's great.
Or the hectic feedback.
Yes, the
Yeah.
hectic feedback.
Right at the start, at the very start of the game, you're the wombat, and there's things coming past you. There's like ships flying past you on the left and on the right, and you experience that directly in the controller. Like you feel them pass and get closer to you on the right, and then also on the left as things are going. It was very. I mean, it's like. The Switch does that as well, but I don't think anyone's taken advantage and done this sort of thing with it to this extent before.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
That's what
Triggers worked.
the triggers.
Well, you could like...
The adaptive
they felt-
triggers.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
felt
where you
the-
feel
Yeah.
the click.
the different weapons.
Yeah, it's great to see, because I think with the Switch, you forget that the Switch has HD Rumble because they use it in 1-2 Switch, and then no other game
no one else uses
takes
it.
advantage of it, right? And I
It's
was
incredible. Have you used it in 1-2 Switch?
Oh, yeah, it's great.
like the 3 ice cubes, like feeling the ice cubes
Yeah.
and shit in it. It's really incredible, but no
it's
one
really
uses
clever,
it.
but yeah, even
1-2 Switch.
what is
It's like a game that came out very, very early on with the Switch. You know how like Wii Sports demonstrated basically what you could do? Yeah.
Okay.
They did that, but it was called 1-2 Switch.
And so when Astro's Playroom came out, we launched with the PS5, I'm like, well, this is a great, tech demo. It's a great showcase of the technology, but it's kind of pointless if no actual games take advantage of it. And so you're very big, Ben.
What?
Nothing. It was so it's great to see an actual title, a great title, take advantage of all these neat little tricks, and it means that they're not just there for a novelty, like they actually are there to enhance the experience for actual
Well,
games.
this is one of the first games that's just on PS5.
Yeah, there aren't many PS5 exclusive. Even things like Demon's Souls is PS5 exclusive. The Godfall was a PS5 exclusive, but
Everyone hated that.
and didn't buy it.
Yeah,
So
that's like-
it's such a niche audience, and so that's getting a PS4 release now because it's a bigger user base there, right? So there have been,
How is that possible?
Sorry?
You think there's more people with a PS4 than a PS5?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I mean, you can't buy a PS5 right now.
There's more. They're newer.
Yeah.
More people with a PS5.
But the PS4 is because it's been out a lot longer. More people have had the chance to buy it,
Yeah.
yeah, but wouldn't they
It's one
have
of the-
bought a PS5 by now?
but they can't because of
No,
the supply
I get
issues.
it.
Also, the price
Yeah.
is prohibitive, and
PS4,
You need to
one of the biggest-
bump it up a little bit, not what you're doing.
Sorry,
Just
I was
put in just a little bit of effort.
I
just put
I'm
it.
home.
got bored and I thought, how can I derail this right now?
Yeah.
I'm just going to pretend
Yeah.
I don't understand something very basic.
But the acting was so good. The acting was so good.
Okay?
It seemed like you didn't understand.
Yeah. So it's actually really offensive and you're a bunch of fucking misogynists for thinking I would not understand that more people have a PS4 than a PS5. You
I got
dumb
what you were
cunt.
doing. You were just being deadpan, and I was deadpanning back.
I thought you were legitimately stupid.
Yeah. Thank you, Ben,
Just
for
for the
being
record.
honest. People do this to me all the time. On my Twitch stream once, I spent 10 minutes pretending I didn't know who Rupert Murdoch was. I kept calling him Rupert Murdoch. And they all thought I was just fucking dumb. Fuck you!
She has 2 science degrees or
No.
something.
I have a science degree and an engineering degree.
Oh,
Engineering is
more
science.
impressive.
It's a different degree.
Oh, okay.
It's a bachelor.
I think it's because you.
How many degrees do you have?
One.
Oh, okay.
And a couple of cert
Fox
threes.
Kids fucking awards do you have?
None, because I spent my childhood doing maths. Like a good child.
What was that competition called?
Making little movies.
Lights, camera, Fox Kids.
Yeah. How many Lights, Camera, Fox Kids awards do you have? Cut that in. Use that one.
Oh, okay, yeah, great.
None.
I'm really sorry for my behaviour tonight.
It's all right.
0 awards.
I mean, I have plenty of awards.
What awards have you got?
0.
Let's talk about the game.
I got the maths medal and the science medal in year 12.
Oh, that's impressive.
And year 11 and year 10. One of them, I don't think I got the science medal in year 11, but that's it.
Why? What happened?
So that's 5.
What happened in year 11?
I don't know. I think it was some bitch called Monique.
Whoa.
She was nice though.
And what's she doing now?
She's not on Netflix. I'll tell you that much.
No, she's probably happy.
Neither are you in this country.
Not in there, no.
I'm on Netflix in countries where they make TV.
Get him.
Did anyone
Yes.
like the game?
I really liked the game. I thought it was great. I thought all that. I think it's great to see it take advantage of all the technology stuff. That's that great like pop when you start the game. You're like, this looks amazing. You know, like looking at it on a 4K TV and HDR. You see, it's got all the ray tracing. It's got all the haptic feedback. It's just like it's so good. It's such a treat, right?
This is made by the people who made Spider-Man, yeah?
Yeah, Insomniac did Spider-Man, right?
Can you tell the difference when something is ray tracing?
Well, it's interesting. This game lets you pick between a fidelity mode at 30 FPS and a performance mode at 60 FPS. And I tell you what, the difference in frame rate is like night and day.
Like double.
It's like double.
One's a lot darker than the other.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I would say that's the main difference between night and day.
No, no. What I'm saying is it's as an obvious, as clear a difference as the difference between night and day is the difference between
30 and
Between
60.
the
the
numbers
30 and
1
the 60.
and
I've
2.
just been playing it on 30 with ray tracing. Do you reckon I should pop it down to 60?
So what I've been switching a bit between because there's
I
also
want to say up because 60 is bigger than 30, Ben.
there's a
Those degrees coming in.
I mean, you're right.
It's my major in applied mathematics at work.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with that? Well, here I am using it. 60 is more than 30.
Are you a girl boss?
I guess you could call me that.
there's three modes for your visual modes. You've got fidelity,
Visual modes.
performance RT, and performance. So performance RT is like the middle one that keeps ray tracing, but at a lower resolution that's scaled up. And then performance is it turns off ray tracing and it gives you, but it gives you resolution and frame
Trying
rate.
to do anything.
I didn't hear anything you said.
It doesn't matter.
It really doesn't matter.
But
Ben, why did you say it?
to answer your question, you were asking if you can tell the difference between ray tracing and not.
It's like night and day.
No. What I'm
What if they just told you it was ray tracing? Would you know?
I recently watched a Linus Tech Tip video where they did a blind comparison, and most people couldn't tell the difference. That's
Think you're
talking
better
about
than most
NVIDIA
people?
RTX. No, let me answer the question. I think
Holy shit.
I didn't notice a massive.
So there's an episode of Hell's Kitchen where Gordon Ramsay sits all the contestants down and he goes, enjoy this lovely pate and this caviar and these chicken skewers. And they're all like, he's like, what do you think? And oh, this is beautiful. This is wonderful. The pate was actually grinded up hot dogs. The caviar was fake caviar from catfish. And the chicken skewers were from frozen TV dinners. Is that like your ray tracing experience?
I want to look behind you.
It's scary.
Ben is a child. Don't give him any attention. He loses his fucking mind. Would you say it was like the Gordon Ramsay experience? Where people like, oh, this is ray tracing.
I'm not sure. I felt like I could tell the difference between the fidelity mode and the performance mode. But I mean, that could just be a resolution thing as well, because I'm not sure if it runs at full 4K in the performance mode. But
He's dead.
I mean, it still looks great in performance mode, and but like I was saying, the night and day difference is in the frame rate. So I feel like more cutscene-y stuff. I was sticking to fidelity mode because it does look. It is a real treat.
So you switch in between modes.
I was just trying to getting a sense of it and stuff.
He was just trying to do stuff.
I'm asking a question.
For just playing the game, it's such a big difference to switch it over to 60 FPS and play it like that. It's a really significant difference.
Yeah.
It'd be great to see more games targeting 60 FPS. But I mean, it's a really impressive. It's really impressive visually.
That's been going on for a while.
But also the technology with the whole Rift thing, where it's able to load huge. Sorry.
Oculus Rift.
No. Rift Apart.
What's the difference between Oculus Rift and Rift Apart?
Oculus Rift is the game after this that they're working on now. Ratchet and Clank, Oculus Rift. And it's about these two chilling out. They've gone on their adventure. Now they're trying VR.
What is Oculus Rift S Apart?
Oh, no.
How's the Vive going?
Haven't plugged it in yet.
Okay.
Can I talk
But I did
about
take it home.
things that annoyed me about the game and stopped me from enjoying it?
First, I have a question.
Sure.
I have a question.
Yes.
Yep.
Why did Pink do so many shows all the time?
I think
Because she used to be a circus performer.
But why did she
know
do
that.
so many shows in Australia? She was always here.
She was very big in Australia, very popular here.
Very big in Australia. It's like Arch Barker. Like, why would you
Weird.
just live here and...
No, but Arch
Pink
Barker
is,
isn't
Pink
that
is
big.
referred to often as the Arch Barker of pop music
Yes.
in this country.
I don't think I've never heard that.
Oh, you don't like Pink?
I don't. I mean, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't.
She's big here and she can sell at
Is she not
stadium
big
shows.
in America?
I don't think I think it's an Arch Barker situation. I think she's bigger here than...
She's big in America, though, right?
Oh, you know.
Bigoted.
Like Arch
don't
Barker
think
is big in America. He was in Flight of the Conchords show.
Doesn't mean he's big.
You know, he was a bit, but he's big.
Ben, you're American.
Yes, and he's not as well known.
Yeah,
not known at all.
That's what I'm
Pink's
saying.
pretty well known, right?
Is Pink big in
No, he's
America?
not.
Pink
not
is big
big
in
like-
America, right?
Yes, but also not as big as she is here.
Yeah,
I would
right.
say.
Because here she can sell out stadium show after stadium show and
It's
rake in
crazy.
loads of money. Why not do that? It's great rather than traveling
too
around
many
America.
shows.
No, it's not. I mean, unless she's not selling out the shows.
Yeah, I guess.
It's like Auntie Donna, just keep adding them on and just keep selling them out. Get that cash.
Yeah.
What did you say to me?
Auntie Donna are the.
I'm trying to say your
like-
comedy group's very popular. You're
Auntie
selling out
Donna are
shows.
the Pink of comedy.
Yeah, they're the pinkest comedy that you'll ever see.
Pink is the Arj Barker of music.
We do
Auntie Donna are the Pink of comedy.
We do heaps
Right.
of pink gear. I want to talk about my
Get on aerials?
feelings.
Yes,
of the
please.
game.
Get on
What-
strings.
Naomi, enough pink. Enough. No one wanted to talk about pink. We indulged you.
Oh, people got pretty into it. I think
minutes.
people were enjoying the Pink
Mark?
conversation.
I think we were humouring you.
I think we should hear.
But why aren't I fucking laughing?
Sorry,
I think
Ben.
we should hear what you have to think about the problems, but in the voice of your brand new comedy character, Ray Tracing.
Oh, you guys are gonna love this. It's so good.
You guys are gonna fucking
I
love
was,
this.
is this for the new
I
tour?
was hoping he'd do it.
I don't want to do this.
Please do it. It's funny.
I don't have a comedy character called Ray Tracy.
I think it's ready. I think it's ready.
I didn't like him. Wasn't the best. I got 50, 60 FPS and fidelity. I'm done.
It's very good.
I don't do
It's
comedy.
very good.
That's not my thing.
Very good, Mark. Always good to see.
If you're ever stuck, Mark, I find a good question to ask is, what would Pink do?
What would Pink do? She'd get on the bloody air. She used to be a
Start doing
circus
flips.
performer.
Another good question to ask would be if someone from 3 years from now said you'd be long gone, would you stand up and punch them out?
If I just take this out, I can't do it again anymore. That's right, yeah. Great. So,
The pink song. The pink song. Mark.
Mark, what did you?
He can't hear you.
What did you think of the? He can't.
He took you out.
He can't hear you. What did you?
this is the happiest I've ever been.
What did you think of the game, Mark?
I have mixed
Ben,
feelings
Ben,
about it.
You
Yeah.
need to go away so Mark can miss you, okay? Say goodbye. It will make Mark want to kiss you.
Here's my first thing. Here's my first thing.
Yeah.
Yes, that gets another one.
The story is so fucking batshit convoluted.
Right.
I had
There's a lot going
no
on.
fucking idea what was going on, and they constantly break the gameplay with these long fucking cutscenes, constantly at the start, at least, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I understood what was happening.
What?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty straightforward. I haven't finished it, but
Tell me.
So, well, I assume there's another game because there seems to be a rich history here between Ratchet, Clank, and the community around them.
Yes.
They were at some award ceremony for saving the world, I guess. And then a villain appears, wants the device that Clank has made for Ratchet, where he can go to different dimensions. He's like, haha, I'm going to be all powerful. Ratchet shoots the thing, breaking it. And then they're like, we have to get it off him because he's going to fuck up the world with it because he can, bring in enemies and stuff like that. And then the enemy, I forget his name,
Yeah.
Dr. Nefarious.
goes to
Nefarious.
a different dimension where he has power and success. And he's like, I'm going to fight you here and I'm going to win.
And then the other girl is.
I didn't get that far.
Oh, right.
Oh.
So the other girl is Rivet.
I did the tutorial.
He's like galactic equivalent. He's in an alternate reality version of
Yeah.
of Ratchet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, but she's a girl?
Well, that's a.
Yeah, that's
I feel like that's like, and I got that right. I feel like that's a very simple. That's a very simple
problem.
story and very simple. They just spend too much time talking about shit that's unnecessary. It's like that's all you need. You set that up. That's great. Why is it like every 5-10 minutes I'm in another cutscene explaining that again? For me, I thought I was
I
understanding
didn't experience
it.
that at all.
Because you only
5
played
to
the
10
first.
minutes that I played, there was only one big cutscene.
I get what you're saying. I think it didn't really bother me because I was quite enjoying the cutscenes. I think compared to other games, I think it's partly it's just being a bit sort of impressed by how nice it looks, and also the acting is great, and the animation is so good. The characters are so expressive.
Ratchet's resting face is pretty stupid. He just kind of looks like this the whole time.
He's a fucking child's computer game character. What do you want from this?
Just for it to not look that stupid. That's all. It's just his resting face was stupid. When he started talking and stuff, it looked amazing, right?
So mean, Mark.
I think you brought weird expectations to this game.
I haven't brought any expectations.
Not every PlayStation exclusive has to be The Last of Us 2.
I didn't bring any expectations.
You said I'm going to buy this game
All
because
I'm
I want to
saying-
play it. I think it'll be good. You said that.
All I'm saying is his resting face looks a little stupid.
This game didn't make me cry. No stars.
I said,
No small girls have died thus far.
I just found his resting face annoying.
I'm sure that's a valid criticism.
I'm sure.
I kept looking at him. I'm like, why do you look like that?
So wait, Evan, did you prefer it with the 30 or the 60 FPS?
I jumped between it. I think for the action, for general playing it, I think the 60 FPS it feels really good.
But then why would you go to 30?
Because it's visually richer. If you're looking at cutscenes and stuff, it's nice to have the extra fidelity there.
What?
It just looks nice.
Fidelity.
That was me trying to engage with the story.
What's wrong?
60 frames per second.
Yes.
It's more frames.
That's right.
Wouldn't that be more fidelity?
Well, no, it has to lower the quality of the rendering to achieve the higher frame rate.
I get it now.
Yeah.
So do you think you like the 60 frames per second better because you jack off at the same time, at the same rate as the frames per second, and you can get more done?
You're doing 60 frames a second.
Why are you talking about that?
I don't know.
She played 5 minutes of this game and hated it. But there are things that I love about this game. Don't get me wrong.
I didn't hate it. I was like, it's not for me. I just played a bit of it today.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. What? You just didn't find it appealing?
The story is bad guy wants to rule the world.
I think partly I quite like it because I played the original on PS2, so I have that sort of nostalgic connection to it.
Nostalgia to this. I don't care about the characters. Not that the characters seem good or whatever, but I think it would be much more exciting if you knew them.
I was like really, really excited to flip characters. Yeah. Because I was like, well, this is going to be cool because you're playing as Ratchet. What's the other? I can't remember. Rivet.
Yeah.
I was excited for like a different style of gameplay. It was like it's going to feel different playing her. And then it wasn't. And I mean, I guess that's because they're the same person essentially. But I thought that was like, this game for me was just like, it was so beautiful and it looked so good and there was so much great stuff. And I loved the combat. Once you could dodge, once dodging came into it, I really loved the combat. Yeah. The animations when you like kill something are so cool.
Those explosions are some of the best I've seen.
Amazing.
Like, they were so good.
Amazing. But it just felt like there was just missed opportunities every now and then of like, oh, that could have been taken a step further. That could have been a little more interesting. Like I would have loved.
How would you have made Rivet different in gameplay?
How?
Just somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, just like, I don't know, maybe you could only have certain guns with you when you were her. Maybe like controlling her felt different.
Maybe if there was some sort of like a revenge plot between the two of them.
No, this is not a misogyny. Not everything everything says has to do with misogyny, Naomi.
Yeah, but you can find a way. It's fun.
No, there are equals.
Yeah, so it's like, so I understand that concept. I understand it's like, okay, well, they're the same.
Ben and I are on the same page.
What's this music?
What's this music? That's what this music is.
No, but you're right. It's
but
not
when
like
Ben derails, it's people like it because it's funny and not
because
random
the
and
game-
annoying.
The game you're playing is just inane. You're going to bore everyone to death, which, don't get me wrong, works. Okay? It works. I'm not saying it don't work. Okay, I'm in the same boat as you. No one is paying any attention to me. Okay, it's disgusting behavior. We're the two best hosts on this show, and neither of us are getting what we deserve. And frankly, it's disgusting. And I'm putting my foot down. I'm putting my foot down right now.
Thank you,
And,
Ben. I'm
that's
putting
it.
my foot down as well. I think it's fucking disgusting.
Not in the room,
think it's
didn't play the game.
I did play the game, you piece of shit.
you're right. It's not like The Last of Us Part 2 where.
I didn't compare it to The Last of Us Part 2.
Well, The Last of Us Part 2, you play as two different characters, but they play differently. You have a whole different inventory. You have to, when you switch characters, you're starting from scratch with your weapons and your skills and stuff like that, right? So
And it was fine. I was just a little disappointed. I was like, I wish that had been, because that could have been a cool new element to the game. And there's a lot of really cool. I love the swinging mechanic, and I love the traveling through the rift, like pulling the rift towards you mechanic. That's all very fun.
all the Rift stuff is
You know what I love more than the Rift stuff?
What? The rift.
I love the Rift stuff.
There it is.
That's what I
Did
love.
you throw it at my dog?
I just flinged it. I didn't even know your dog was there.
You literally hit my dog with. Look at him. He's so upset. Honey, I'm so sorry about him. Come here.
You even get to kill some dogs in this game.
Well,
You get to kill some robot
dogs,
You would love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
that doesn't count because they don't have souls that you can just, like a fire that you can just extinguish.
Yes, I thought the combat was great. I don't know if you liked the combat.
What do you think, Evan?
I don't know.
Naomi doesn't like combat.
I know you don't like combat generally,
It was boring.
but I thought the combat was really satisfying for a game like
Trying to
this.
think of what games combat I like.
Did you think it got a little
Spider-Man.
repetitive? Spider-Man.
Why did you? I was in the middle of a thought, and you just you walked all over it.
A massage.
But you said you weren't being misogynistic before. I'm leaving.
I'm sorry, Naomi. I did talk over the top of you there.
A little bit repetitive when you've got when you.
Naomi liked the combat in Spider-Man. Please go on, Naomi.
I didn't mind it in Breath of the Wild, but that's because, you know what? There's other stuff going on in those games. Again, I did only play the tutorial, but it just seemed to be a combat game.
Yeah, it doesn't get like in
puzzles and
Breath of the
stuff?
Wild. Like there's other stuff to do. There's side quests. There's exploration.
There's
I like
puzzles when you
side
play as Clank. There's puzzles which are kind of fun.
You play as Clank?
Yeah, you play as Ratchet.
Well,
you play as Clank.
I hated those bits. I like the bit where you had to be the little robot and go into the computer and like debug the computer.
Oh, glitch.
And then the bit where you had to be.
I would have
Clank
done
and fix
that. Call me into the room whenever you have to be Clank. I can be Clank.
Maybe they get more interesting.
Yeah,
later
the glitch
on.
thing was pretty basic. I'm not sure.
You can be Clank.
Why are Mommy and Daddy fighting? I just want everyone to get along.
Ben, nobody likes you.
I do. I'm on Ben's side.
I'm trapped in the door. I'm trapped in a Superman mirror. Help me! I'm floating through space.
I thought they were a nice change of pace.
That's what it feels like.
What is the
I'm
audience?
Team Ben.
I'd love to know what Ben thinks of the game as well.
I thought it was a great game. I personally don't have a problem with the story. Who cares? I thought it was engaging enough, but still it's a video game and also it's for children. Ultimately, the series was aimed at kids originally, and it doesn't lose track of that.
Yeah, it's a broad family-friendly thing.
I just think don't think
watching a movie. It's great. Stop it.
I just didn't think they need to spend so much time on it.
Wonderful. Everybody be happy.
Every time I wanted to play the game, I was like starting to play the game, starting to get into it, and then I felt like I was in this really long cutscene, and I was like, it's like I get it.
But it's beautiful, Mark.
I know, but like I just want to.
Do you appreciate anything?
I just want the fun bit, and that's not the fun bit to me. And it's like, just let me play the fun bit of the game. Right. You know,
the vibe to
how
me.
Mark talks about me as well. When's she gonna stop talking?
I want to get to the fun bit.
I don't care about the story.
Everything else is a boring cutscene that I can't skip.
Quick time event after quick time event.
To me, like it took me back to like Saturday morning cartoons. That's kind of the vibe that it was giving me. It's hammy and stuff. It's beer. I reckon kids would love this, and
kids would love.
And my inner kid, my kid inside, really enjoyed.
He's got a kid
Where are
inside
they
him.
again?
He's got a kid
Call
inside
the
him.
cops.
He's eating kids now.
What?
He's eating kids.
He's
now.
eating kids. He's keeping them inside him.
All right. My inner child, I guess, is what I meant to say.
Yeah, no one else has one of those. All their childs are outer. That they've spawned with their partners or through various technological feats.
Right. Okay.
This song goes out to all the kids inside Evan. Right
God knows how many it is now. How long have you been doing this for?
Oops. No. There we go. That's what I want. Oops, sorry. I don't know how to stop that. There we go. Oh. Hey there. Oops. What's going on there?
Ben, just fucking stop. Stop it.
Well, you're
Control if you're fucking going XLR or back off.
Let him sing his song.
No, you don't deserve my voice.
I want to hear the song.
You deserve my voice, Naomi, and I'm sorry that you have to miss out, okay?
I just feel like I have been let down by other people sitting at this desk.
Mark hates me. Look at his face. Look at his face. He fucking wants to kill me right now. It's
No, I don't think
disgusting
it's
behavior.
Ben. I don't think that's what it's about. I think what Mark's concerned with is ethics in games journalism, and it's nothing other than that.
What?
Didn't you say, Mark?
What? I don't know. Ben's hurting my ear. But it's just more the earpiece.
Wow.
Oh, you're right. He hates me. Look at him.
No, I don't, Ben. I love you. You were licking my ass
now?
before.
I know, and it's like 1 minute I'm licking your ass, next minute you're kicking mine. You know what I'm saying?
That's because you showed weakness.
Isn't licking not allowed on Twitch anymore?
What?
Isn't licking not allowed on Twitch anymore?
Not if it's a digital screen licking your ass. That's all right. It's the only.
Oh, okay, right. Good-o. It was just a funny thing. Don't worry about it.
What?
There was just see where Gonzo is, there was just an explosion on screen, and it very much looked like it was just an explosion coming out of Gonzo's ass. It was he's moved now.
No, you can't have ass explosions on Twitch anymore.
The moment's
Thanks,
gone.
Amaranth.
It was just a very funny thing. One thing about this game that is hard to overlook is the price. It's $124.95 for the standard edition.
Yeah, digitally, digitally this is, you can get it cheaper, or you could get it cheaper on Amazon. You could get it for under $100 on Amazon.
Yeah, they did. There was a launch price for $99, but at retail now it's $109. That's sort of where it's settled. Which is like, there were,
You just talked about how good it was.
No, and I think it is good, and I think it's borderline worth the money.
I don't think it's worth $124.
I think I haven't played through it all, but the campaign I think is like between 15 and 20 hours, which is that's pretty good for what is a pretty high production value title.
Also, it's more for Evan than for Mark.
I don't know why it's just that extra $20 makes it so much.
Yeah,
it's like it's
You're a
a
cheap
weird
ass.
thing. Yeah, I know. I need to get it over. No, it's not that. It's just because it's one game. So, and I think I've just $100 is like that's always been the most expensive a game has been, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's always
Yeah.
the...
And 109 was always like, oh, all
Yeah,
right, 109.
you know,
They're
okay.
really, this is a really premium title.
But when I still don't know why, I guess that's just something I need to get over. When I saw $125, I was like, absolutely not.
Oh, yeah, I was like, did I click the premium version?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, oh,
And
no,
there is a
that's
premium version for more than that.
There is. If you really want to spend more money,
Yeah.
you can. Look, I don't know. I get it. It's the big new thing. I just hope that this isn't what they're expecting is going to be the standard price for a AAA PS5 game. I hope that's not what this indicates.
I think that that's exactly what they're trying to get us to do. They're being like, "Hey, this is the price of games now." Sorry.
Yeah, and I don't want to.
I checked online today, and Assassin's Creed Valhalla is still full price, and you're like,
Right.
"Fuck! What?
Wow.
What do you want?"
It's tough because it is. I think
hell.
it's a really, really great game. I really, really liked it. I personally don't really have any reservations about I think it is. I think it's arguably worth the money, but I also don't want to be the guy that's like, yeah, $125. That's fine. Let's make all games. Like I think it is. I don't like that the prices are creeping up.
Yeah, if you've got the disc version, I would go buy it for $109 and then
Let's-
just trade it in when
Let's-
you're done, and then you've only paid like.
Let's just try communism for 50 years.
Okay.
Just see what
See how it
happens.
goes. Can I just say, if you are buying a PS5, you should buy the disc version, right? Like any money that you're saving by buying the discless version, you're going to be spending that money on the digital store. Like the money you save by being able to go to a retail store, like on this game alone, you're saving more than $15 by buying it at JB Hi-Fi.
What'll that
whatever, on a
get you?
disc.
Will that get you 1 litre of petrol these days?
Bloody kick in the face.
No, it'd be quite a bit more than that.
A little bit more than that, or a kick in the face.
10 litres probably.
Shut up!
Just joking, mate. It's all right.
I was just also joking.
Sometimes you can just laugh, Evan.
Let yourself free, brother. Let it free.
It's
The problem is that Evan might, if he releases a laugh, it might turn into a scream
Or the kids will get out.
Curdling wail. Or the kids will get out. They'll throw him out.
It's like crawling out of his mouth. When it first came up, I was like, oh, if I had the choice, I'd probably buy the discless version because I was like, I think it's fine to pay a little bit more for digital, because like it's part of supporting the games industry, paying a little bit more. I didn't expect the games to be $125 when I said that, but I get it. Like it is. It just depends if you've got the money or not. If you've got the money, it's fine, But it's not a cheap experience anymore. Because I think there's merit to the discless version. Like it's going that way. It's going to go that way. It happened with PC, and we all survived, and it's fine, And there's
I don't
still
know. I'm still pretty traumatized from that.
by when we went digital.
Yeah.
Well, you can take that up with Valve.
There's the technical
Is that the guy
side.
with the thing on the back of his head?
Yes.
I don't want to talk to
Mr.
him.
Valve.
He scares me.
He's cool.
No.
There's the technical side,
Gabe Newell?
which of course, like there's no way you're going to buy a. We were getting to the point where you would buy a game like Call of Duty or something like that, and it's like on 6 DVDs or something. And it's just like this is a ridiculous way to be purchasing stuff like this. And of course, digital delivery makes sense if you've got an internet connection, a decent internet connection. Then fine, that makes a lot of sense. But yeah, it means that you can't. You're not able to take advantage of brick and mortar retailers giving discounts on stuff. It also means you can't resell it, which is another, if that's what you want to do, you can't trade it in for something else.
Yeah.
So there's these, I don't know if that extra money is going to developers. If it is, fine. If it's just more money to Sony, it's a bit of a tough pill to swallow, I guess.
I have mixed feelings about it all as well. I have very mixed feelings.
It's something to consider anyway. It's something that I didn't think about when I was looking at like discless versus disc for the console. It's just something to think about that you will more than likely you'll be paying more for the games doing it that way.
It is better, all in all, to go discless, I think, in a lot of ways.
Better for the environment and
All of
stuff.
that,
It's
you know
less
what I mean?
clutter in your house if you don't want to have the physical. Sometimes it's nice to have the physical copies.
Would you
but if
rather be
don't need them-
discless or dickless?
Discless.
100%.
You'd rather have a disc.
I'd rather have a disc and no dick. I don't like my dick. It's
Why not?
so
Yeah.
big.
It's out of balance.
It gets in the way of everything.
It's got a real smell to it, you know?
Oh, it stinks as well. It stinks so bad.
It stinks.
You've got
It's
a family of
fucking-
4
it
living in there.
Stinks.
In
Yeah,
there?
fucking possums.
Yeah, they've set it up like a tent.
Foreskin or the urethra?
In the foreskin, like a tent. They've set up.
Oh, so they've got like a pole sticking out of.
It's
They put a pole in your urethra.
No,
Mark,
well,
if I could just
between
stop
the
you
knob.
right there. It's
give
not
me a pen.
a nest. A nest of possums is called a dray, not a tent.
It's pink. Is that okay?
Fine.
It's going to sell out the fucking.
What'd you say?
It's gonna what?
It's going to sell out Rod Laver Arena. Sorry, it was.
Oh, because it's pink. That's funny. Couldn't hear you because.
Sorry, Ben. What were you saying?
Mark, can you
Possums?
hear me?
Everyone
no,
can hear
fuck
you, Ben.
me
We're just
and
ignoring
fuck
you.
Everybody.
No, I wasn't saying fuck you. I just.
I'm
I had
gonna
another
rip
joke
shit
going.
out
I'm
of the
sorry.
screen. I'm gonna throttle you, Mark. I'm gonna throttle you
Oh,
to
Mark can't
the
hear you.
Dickens.
Mark
Ben
took
and
you
I
out.
are in such a bad. We have such a bad attitude tonight. It's crazy.
You really do. You really do.
What are you? Sorry,
Well,
what were
say
you doing?
something and no one will respond.
Review a dick. Oh my god.
Now you know how I feel every day of my fucking life.
And so the foreskin has been propped up with a stick.
So your dick is pitching a tent.
Yeah, and the house and the family live in this little
Oh,
house.
so it's on the
I
side.
can't see it.
Ben can't.
I don't want you to see it, Ben. It's not
It's
for
like
you.
on the
Well, if I
side.
can't
What's on
see
the
it, that
top?
means
Does that make sense?
Can you see it,
I mean,
Ben?
it doesn't make sense. No, I mean,
No,
I
that
understand
doesn't
what
make
you're saying.
sense. Too
That
skinny.
is so perfectly
Right.
drawn.
It's a great
That's the
illustration.
foreskin. It's being stretched up.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
fucking look.
No,
Stick.
it
This
doesn't.
is
Mark, can I get a picky?
This is the skin.
Mark,
What?
I need to take a picture of it to send to Ben.
It's a great illustration. I'm just saying
I don't want it.
it doesn't make sense.
Oh, you're commenting on the absurdity of the
Yes, that's right.
Fair enough.
Hang on, Ben.
But it's a beautiful illustration.
Thank you so much.
And quite instructive. Yes.
I've sent you a picture of the picture, and Mark looking very.
I mean,
serious.
you know, Ben can see what the audience can see. Hopefully that comes across okay to the people at home.
I don't care whether it does or not.
Okay, that's fine then. Then we should wrap
Nothing
up.
but contempt for the people watching.
Maybe we should wrap it up.
Good one though.
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I recommend it. If you've got a PS5, and if you think
you.
if you think you would enjoy this game, if this looks like it's up your alley, I'd almost go as far as to say it's starting to get worth buying a PS5 now.
It is
You
very
would
fun.
say that. You buy a new phone every 6 months.
Oh,
Some
I
people
don't
have that much
know.
money.
That is
This
true.
has this. I've had this Pixel 5.
You're a
This-
gadget
this is
head.
like
You're addicted to
Did
gadgets.
you? When did you update to the 5?
when it came out. I don't
I
know.
was thinking of getting one.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
He would say that.
It is a good game.
Android bitch.
Don't get me wrong. I think it's a good game. I think it's bogged down by a lot of annoying. There were things that I kept
My
coming
bad
up against
attitude
where I
of
was
the
like,
gamers gaming.
yeah, I just kept being like, oh,
12
just let me
gamers
fucking
gaming.
play the game.
Christmas.
Because when I was playing the game, I was having
Christmas
fun.
in July,
Albeit, I think it's a little repetitive.
June though.
I said soon.
Oh, okay.
But the variety of guns and stuff seem fun. I'm probably going to keep playing it for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I'll see if all that stuff.
I'll keep playing it. I really enjoyed it.
Upside down.
It scratched the itch for
Well,
me.
he's crazy. Ben's crazy. He's upside down now.
Mark, when did you lose your adventurous spirit?
Me?
Yeah. When did you become such a square, dude?
When I walked into the studio and saw that. That's what killed it.
Oh, you upset
Oh, there he is.
him. Ben, stay. Ben.
No.
No,
No,
Ben, come back, Ben. Ben.
Mark, you have to be sensitive.
Ben, I want to apologise. I said something that was rude and I didn't mean it. Come on, mate. There you go. Come back to us. We want to see you. We love you here. You're one of the best hosts.
That's fucking terrifying.
There you go. Are you all right? You feeling better?
I reckon if you've got a PS5, it's well worth buying. It is $124.95 on the PlayStation Store, or it's $109 at retail at the moment. So it's probably the better option if you've got the disc version of the console.
It's kind of worth it just to see what this thing can do.
Yeah,
and how good things can look.
Yeah,
it did really impress me. It did really impress me.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ben, what have you done?
Ben's broken himself.
I've broken it.
That's it. That's good. That's perfect.
That's all for this week. But before we go, we have a Patreon question. This week's question was from James. What is a normal amount of milk to drink in a single sitting? Does it change depending on beverages? For example, coffee or Milo?
Of course it does. If you're having a glass of milk,
Of course it does. It's a ridiculous
to
question.
a coffee.
So stupid.
Okay. Well, let's start with Ben, shall we, Ben? What is a normal amount of milk to drink in a single? No, don't shy away. You can answer this. It's fine.
Ben.
Ben, come on.
Ben.
Yes?
Yes. What would you say is a normal amount of milk to drink in a setting?
I don't drink milk, so that's one thing that
I'm just getting a little bit tinier and I'm feeling a little bit shy.
Yours would be zero.
Yeah, so normally you would
Yeah,
drink no
I
milk at
wouldn't.
all, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm not really much of a milk drinker.
Okay, great.
He's gone.
Okay. Mark, what are your milk feelings?
What are my milk feelings?
Yes. It looks like he's sitting next
High
to
five, Ben. I'm not a milk drinker. I don't mind oat milk. Of course, it
Do you remember
varies.
the first time I made you a cup of tea?
You can tell the story if you'd like.
I said, Mark, would you?
I love being in the same room as you.
Oh, sorry, mate.
I said, Mark, would you like a cup of tea? And he said, yeah. And I just, out of habit, I made 2 cups of tea and I put milk in them. And then I brought them in and I said, Mark, here's a cup of tea. And he said, you put milk in it. And I was like, oh, sorry. Did you not want milk? And then he goes, you should have asked. That was the first thing. Before saying thank you, he said, you should have asked.
That's how close I felt to you at the time.
Wow.
And
Mark, what does
my
it feel
hell was
like?
grown
How does it feel
apart.
like to be the villain of the episode?
Great. Don't like that story. Makes me as a bit of an asshole.
Yeah.
I mean, I should have asked.
She did something nice for you and you just criticised.
Well, I was like, I don't drink milk. It makes me shit my pants.
Right. Maybe she should have known that if
Now
she...
I can't. I was like, I can't drink this cup of tea.
Yeah, right.
But I could have been nicer about it. Sure, we all learn our lessons. You could have asked if I wanted milk. I could have been nicer about the receiving of the milk in the tea.
You should have said thanks.
I should have said thank you.
You both could have done
Thank
better.
you. However, get this fucking lactose-filled, fucking undrinkable mess away from me.
And that is a teachable moment.
I don't like milk. Makes me shit my pants. Don't mind oat milk. Of course it varies. If I'm sitting down for a glass of oat milk, there's going to be more milk in that than if I'm having
You're
a
sitting
coffee.
down for a glass of oat milk?
Often I'll sit down for a glass of oat milk.
I've never seen you do that.
Do you have to sit down when you drink oat milk?
Absolutely. You can't do it standing or like a fucking animal. Are you kidding me? I sit down on my
Yeah,
seat, I
animals
prepare
always
it.
drink
It's a
oat
special
milk
moment.
standing up on their 2 back legs.
An animal would never drink an oat.
All right.
Naomi, what would you say is a normal amount of milk to drink in one sitting?
I kind of think as an adult, like drinking a glass of milk is a freakish thing to do. No
Right.
offense, because it does seem like something that you would do, Evan.
If you had a child in you as well, that's something you would do. To feed your
Do
inner
you
child.
ever drink a glass of milk?
Yeah.
What?
Do you ever drink a glass of milk?
Yes?
I knew it. You just have
Do you?
glass of milk.
Do
with
you
milk
really?
here.
Do you have it with? Do you have like a glass of milk and a hamburger?
No.
I reckon you would. I reckon your ideal meal is someone bringing you out a big juicy hamburger. It's like this big and a glass of milk. You'd be like, oh, yummy.
No, I
steak
don't.
and eggs and a glass of warm milk.
I don't tend to go savoury with milk, but I'll have like, I like to, I'll dip a donut in my milk, or I'll dip a cookie in my milk, and.
Yeah, an Oreo in a milk is
an
that's
Oreo,
a lovely meal, sure.
for
I don't know
sure.
if it's dinner.
No, I didn't say.
Dip a little
I didn't say it was dinner.
You want a Tim Tam Slam?
Yeah, I mean that's good. Tim Tams are so good with milk. It's a great combo. Sweet, chocolatey stuff, great with milk.
Milkshake? You're a milkshake fan?
Yeah, not as much. I will normally just go, plain glass of milk is fine for me.
Plain glass. Oh, come on, Evan.
You know what's
Ned Flanders over here. Plain white bread and a glass of water for
on the
dipping.
side- on the side for dipping. Normal amount. Yeah, so I think drinking a glass of milk is weird if you're an adult. Especially.
My brother, who is 41, drinks
Yeah,
a glass of
he's-
milk still.
That's crazy.
I mean,
You're still
It's
doing it
fucked
at
up.
41.
It's the lie of big milk that you need it or your bones will turn to dust.
yes.
But that's what they told us.
You got to keep those bones wet. I'll dry up.
I can't, milk is bad, but it also gives us dairy, like cheese. So I can't be mad at milk and angry at it because it gives us
No
so
one's
much.
mad.
But milk, as itself,
Don't
I think
put
people are
those-
furious.
Don't put words like that on me when you don't know me.
Yeah, we weren't talking about cheese,
do know you.
idiot.
I know. I'm just trying to bring bring awareness to what good milk.
If the question
does,
was-
'cause
You
we're
work for
talking
the
shit about
dairy
milk.
industry, Ben?
No, but I love cheese.
I love cheese too. I
that's
had
true.
cheese while
And
I
that's
was
the truth. I'm
playing
being
Ratchet
true.
and Clank. I ate some cheese.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd get that out there.
What do you prefer,
Okay.
Ben?
I
What do you
think that's
prefer,
brave.
curds or whey?
Ooh, curds. Whey is bullshit. Fuck
Naomi?
whey.
Way.
Really, you're more into whey.
I'm going to say.
It's a way song.
Evan?
One of my favorites.
I'm going to say 750 mil.
You haven't engaged with the cheese. You haven't engaged with curds and the whey.
Cheese is great. Curds and whey, I don't know what you're talking about.
If you're sitting down to a glass of cheese, what are you having?
I wouldn't go a glass of cheese,
Right.
but I will happily do a couple of cheese slices from the fridge, just like.
What cheese
Can you
slices?
can you just
What kind of cheese?
zoom in on Evan for a bit? For a second?
Here we go.
Just thinking about cheese right now. Thinking about how I just reach into the fridge, grab whatever cheese is there, and bite on into it. God, I've got so many kids inside me right now. I got a feeling they're trying to get out.
They don't want to get out. They got
Kill
cheese.
There's cheese and milk. That's all it's given them.
Look, they're fed and watered.
If you keep giving them cheese and milk, their bones are going to get so strong they're going to burst right through you.
Well,
Yeah, you want to dust those bones down. No more milk for
Give them
you.
lettuce water. Lena will be
I
able to
think
help you out
it's
with that.
weird. I think it's weird that tradies drink so much iced coffee milk.
They love,
Yeah,
they love
that's strange,
sugar
yeah.
milk.
Grow up.
Can you zoom in? Can you zoom in on Mark? Just can't stop thinking about how Ratchet and Clank has no one murdering each other in it. God, that's bad writing. A game for children. Imagine. No. It's got to have social commentary through everything. Just
Actually, I
think about
was
Ratchet's
thinking
stupid
about how-
fucking face.
How much of a cunt my friend Ben is.
Ben is such a little cunt. I hate him. I used to like him, but then we started filming this episode tonight, and now I want to bash his face in with my face. I'm gonna put my face through his face, bash his face right in, and then there'll be nothing but my face.
I didn't fucking say it needed social commentary.
Powerful.
I didn't fucking say that.
Mark
now-
says, put
now-
politics in my video game.
That's not what I said.
Do Naomi?
No one has actually answered what FPS is. I'm legitimately wondering what it is, and no one. Sure, I laughed it off, but that's just because I was embarrassed. No one's told me. People just expect you to know these things that, 30 and 60 FPS that matters, but I don't know. I'm just like everyone in this crazy mixed up world. I'm just trying to make a hit television series that's available everywhere but Australia, where it was made. The fucking cunts. I'm gonna burn that whole building down. Yeah. I'm gonna watch the flames rise into the night sky. And I will scream their names. Scream them. I forgot to take my ADHD medication.
I did.
And that is comedy.
Beautiful. If you have a question you'd like us to answer on the show, jump on the Backstage Pass Patreon tier. And we have to thank our top patrons. I mean, not that we have to. I mean, we do have to because that's what we say we do.
They've
But
got a gun. They've got a gun to my family's head. And they said, you better.
That's why Ben's in hiding. It's not actually lockdown. He's just scared.
Top patron.
But we also love to thank our top patrons every week. Adam Donaghy, Adam Giambattista, Adrian Hernandez Arista, Alice, Amy G, Andre Agnew, Belisaru, Ben Zombie, Cameron Fullwood, Cameron McCorrist, Shamath Rujaratney, Chandler the Bakerman, Christian Nordheim.
Christian Sand!
Yes! Cypher, DH, Daleks Ruined My Day, Dan Fox, David Bourne, David Cunningham, Decay, Dixie Dean 17, Drew Peisner, Drew Schuller. What?
Can you save your jacking off
I apologize.
for 10 minutes
I was
from now?
jacking off. Yeah.
Is this the top patrons or all the patrons?
Just the top ones.
Fucking hell, you got a lot.
No, we don't have a lot. We just have a lot of top patrons.
All right.
Aaron Kindler, Evan S. Darling, Frude Budka. Frude Budka. But let us know if that's anywhere near close.
Oh, and they added a third word to their name that we also don't know how to
Exotic? I don't know. Jen B, Greg Middleton, Harry E, J Ma, Jack F. Mufati, Lachlan Chapman,
Lil Piero.
Moneyman Sam,
Hello, God bless you.
Nesta Gaharo, Nick Figueroa, Paul Barbie, Prash Chandar, Robosaur, Robbie Proctor, Scott Chapman, Scottrosity, McEachin, I
Very
get it,
good.
it's like monstrosity.
You cheeky.
Shabab Hader, Sean Park, Sheik Mozart, Stephen Burke, Siraj Pires, XZ Neil, and Zach Steinbacher. Thanks so much for supporting us. If you want to hear your name read on the show, jump on the Close Personal Friend Patreon tier. Some really great benefits signing up. You get
Close
episodes
personal friend.
early. Yeah.
You just grabbing that parasocial.
Yes.
Horse.
I gotta go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Say horse, parasocial horse. By the reins.
Oh no,
Let's work on this.
that parasocial like money making concept. You know what I mean? What's
Yeah.
the word that I want?
Horse.
Your ears come off.
It doesn't go on.
I'm pretty sure it's horse,
My ear's
the word
too
you're looking
small.
for.
Just put your hair over it. It'll be fine.
Parasocial.
Lemon, parasocial lemon.
Parasocial lemon. That's what. Grabbing that
You're
parasocial
gonna jump on
lemon
board with
by the horns.
lemon but not horse?
Mark, I feel like you don't understand how this show works,
Yeah.
and you're being toxic.
Yeah, that's fair.
If
You do understand. Mark, are you okay?
No.
if
Why?
you're
What's wrong? What's wrong?
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
You want a little hug? Come here. Come here. Come here.
This is as close as I can get. Your arm! Ben, your arm! Cut off, Ben! Ben!
It's okay. That's just the frame that I'm in. My arm's still here.
Okay, great.
If you sign up to the close personal friend tier, you get access to episodes early. You get to join us in the Discord. You get the cheat sheets, and you can send in questions and vote on questions for each episode. And for $5 more than that, you get a mug as well.
Sign up at patreon.com/GameyGame.
That's it. And if you enjoy the show, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can share the show around, tell people about it. And you can podcast the show as well. Just download it on whatever podcast app that you use. You can go visit our subreddit as well and post fun GIFs and memes of the show. GameyGame.reddit.com.
Okay, Dad.
Fun gifts.
Are you memeing, son?
You can make your own meme, and there's an audience there for it. People see it.
There's even these websites, like a meme generator that you can use now. And it has the meme image, and you can put your own words on top.
All right, that's cool.
I think it's icanhascheeseburger.com or something.
Yeah, right.
What's that in reference to?
It's like this really funny picture of a cat. I'll show you later.
I cannot wait.
It's like the cat wants a cheeseburger, but it's like, what? You're a cat.
Mark, I need are on tour. Are there any tickets available?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yep.
Where are there tickets available for?
I don't know.
Okay. If people wanted to buy tickets, what would be the... No? Okay.
Don't do it.
He doesn't make the tickets.
I know he doesn't make the tickets, but I thought he'd know...
We are
You think
answering.
the people selling the tickets make the tickets? He doesn't make the tickets. Other people make the tickets.
Ben, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, all right?
Oh, so you do make the tickets?
Yes. Of course we do. We're in
How do
there
you make them?
with a printer. With a printer, and I
Oh, the
have
printer's out of ink.
GIMP.
Yes, right.
I do it on GIMP. I'm not paying for Photoshop.
Fair enough.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, and I have GIMP and Photoshop.
What else do you pay for in the Adobe suite?
Premiere. I pay for the whole thing. I got the whole suite,
Yeah.
and that's how I make my
Things
tickets.
are going
Yeah.
pretty well.
Yeah.
So
Sells out. Add in After Effects.
it's not sold out. We announced extra shows.
It can't sell out if you keep adding shows when it sells out.
Tell me
That's
about
right.
it.
That's right.
I'm getting
You
pretty
can-
sick of
you
adding
could
shows
tour-
there that much right now.
Oh yeah, it sounds
tour
awful,
forever.
Mark.
Yeah.
It's fine. This is our OK Computer tour. It'll just keep going until it stops. And I have a breakdown and release Kid A.
Have you heard the Weezer album, OK Human?
No.
It's very good.
Is it?
Yeah.
In your
Good, according
opinion,
to Evan.
Well, yes, obviously, in my opinion.
music is subjective.
Yeah. Well,
Obviously, in Evan's opinion.
Auntie Donna are going on tour, and it's definitely not going to get cancelled because of COVID. And you can get tickets at Auntie
That's
Donna.
the best part about it.
The best part about it is we will be COVID safe, and definitely nothing bad is going to happen.
did you break my pen?
Yes.
Okay.
You broke Pink.
Um,
How's she gonna fly across the room now?
Don't give me things that you love. I'll break them.
Mark.
So sorry. Should people buy
Don't be
tickets?
sorry.
Maybe if I break that.
Should people buy
People should buy tickets.
Where can people buy
You can
tickets?
buy tickets at auntiedonna.com.
Throwing stuff at the wall.
We're coming to a city near you.
Like throwing
or
packs
cities
at
to
Can
be
you
it.
buy
What,
tickets
Ben?
for other things on auntiedonna.com?
Yep.
Like what?
I don't know. I don't know, Ben.
He doesn't. He's not in charge of the website.
Why do you fucking put me in these positions where I have to make stuff up?
I'm trying to help you, Mark. I'm trying to just pop things up and
No,
so we
you're
can rip it up
I
and
don't want to do this
have a good
anymore.
That's fine. Look, you get auntiedonna.com if you want to buy tickets.
Or not. Whatever.
He doesn't care. He'll sell it that anyway. It's fine. He doesn't need you.
Are we doing this again next week?
What?
Mark's
Gamey
coming
again?
back.
Yes. We'll do it again next week. Ben will probably still be in quarantine.
No.
Will you, Ben? You'll still be in quarantine next week, right?
That depends on the government, doesn't it?
No.
No.
No, I thought it was already set that you'd have to spend 14 days in quarantine. They're
Yes,
not
it
gonna
is. That's
change-
correct.
Yeah, okay.
But maybe they'll renege on it.
But we don't have to have him back on the show. We don't have to do this again.
No, it's nice. I like it.
Oh, all right. Well, we could do this again. That's fine.
You want me back?
No, I was talking about Ben.
Not you.
Will
Ooh.
We should have you back on because soon you'll be on tour and it'll be impossible to pin you down because you'll
I
be
spit in your face at the opera.
Ben, do you still have that soundbite of me saying you're not in the crew?
No, I don't. I didn't have that one.
You're not in the crew. Do you like this hoodie? I'm a witch. Because you can't see the T.
I think it's time to go. I think it's time to go.
I mean, how can we follow on with that? I mean, that's...
You can't
Gotta
top that.
finish on your biggest
Continue
joke,
after
and
that.
now it's time to go.
Leave the people wanting more.
All right, let's. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll catch you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Turn yourself off, but no, you're too big.
No.
Go away, man.
Go away!